This is breaking news.
It's turning into a real clawfest. American Idol judges Lionel Richie and Bryan lock horns over who should replace Katy Perry. Los Angeles, California. Lionel Richie and Bryan are reportedly battling it out behind the scenes of American Idol over who should replace Katy Perry. In February, the roar songstress announced her departure from the music reality show after the conclusion of the current season. However, her departure from the show has given rise to a discord between the two remaining judges. A source privy to the sets of the ABC show recently dished out to the National Enquirer, online, that Richie and Bryan have reportedly locked horns while searching for Perry's replacement. It's turning into a real clawfest now that Katy's leaving, revealed the source to the outlet, before explaining the scenario between Bryan, 47, and Richie, 74, who previously asked Taylor Swift to take up the vacant seat. The source shared, "This has been a very stressful time for Luke and Lionel because they've been left in the dark about so much. There was even talk producers were going to start fresh with a whole new lineup and give them the boot. That hasn't happened, so now the next worry is who will join the show," added the mole before revealing, "Luke's complaining Lionel's trying to insert one of his favorites and hijack the show." They explained that Bryan is not approving Richie's alleged involvement, saying, "Luke thinks the decision isn't up to them, it's the bosses who should decide, and he's irritated that Lionel's being so pushy behind the scenes." Richie purportedly wanted Friendly Faces to join while admitting he had his eye on at least two. The insider added, "Lionel is constantly putting his 2 cents in to sway producers and saying they should get someone like Diana Ross, Kenny Chesney, or Tim McGraw if they'd agree to it. All of them have collaborated with Lionel over the years, and Luke thinks even if they agreed, it would put Lionel at an unfair advantage over him," explained the mole. The source, however, shared that the show's producers are not minding the tiff, as they think it would maintain the competition between the judges. The insider added, "The bosses don't seem to mind it," before explaining their tension helps the competition on the show. Lionel Richie and Bryan earlier locked horns with Ryan Seacrest, while Richie and Bryan are reportedly at odds now. 2 months ago, it was speculated that the two remaining judges were locking horns with the show's host Ryan Seacrest after fearing he was planning with the producers to replace judges. A source revealed to the National Enquirer online, they're angry at Ryan and bracing for him to throw them under the bus because he's already started blabbing about how they may need to come up with a fresh new lineup with Katy gone. Referring to the huge amount of money the judges accumulated from the show, the insider snitched, Katy's departure has them worried this could be the end for them as well. They explained, "The show's made them richer than ever, but bosses clearly want to liven things up, and maybe they won't stop with replacing only Katy. Luke and Lionel feel they deserve a lot more respect, and they're not getting love from Ryan, who's cozying up to bosses and making himself look good," added the insider. Earlier, it was reported that country artist Jelly Roll was roped in as a mentor on the show.